Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Basketball fans, you are looking live inside T-Area High School's Thunder Alley Gymnasium Thursday night. Girls basketball action alongside the one and only Rick Williamson and the one and only Les Schroeder as well. I am Shad Hockey, just a small man among giants tonight. And we welcome you to a girls rivalry, girls basketball rivalry, separated by just 6.1 miles, one of the shortest rivalries in the state of South Dakota, almost straight north to the south between the Roosevelt Rough Riders and the hometown T-Area Fighting Titans. And while these two are two of the closer schools in the state, they've only met up one time so far in their history, as the second-year AA Titans have settled into a new schedule. Last year, the Titans traveled to Roosevelt, beat the Riders by 9, 51-42. On a season that saw the Titans in 7-14, the Riders ended 8-13. A good sign for them, and so the Titans hope to push this win streak to 2 in this series and start out 2-0. And so Roosevelt Rough Riders, who are they? Well, fourth-year head coach Blake Bradfield brings his 15-57 record at Roosevelt into this one, as his Rough Riders are off to a 2-7 start this season. Bradfield, he's a special education educator at Roosevelt High School. He has 3 children, a 15-year-old son and 3 and 1-year-old daughters. And so we know who does all the work in the Bradfield family on game day, and it's not Coach Blake Bradfield. It is his wife, Audra. And so his key to this game is to limit turnovers, take care of the basketball. He stressed that a lot. He talked about building this program after taking over for a team that had gone 4-34 in the previous 2 seasons. And judging by last year's 8 wins, they are getting the team back that qualified but never got to play in their last state tournament. That was the COVID year. They qualified for that, and then that was sadly canceled. And so this is interesting. Looking at their schedule, they played their first real road game, their first game away from Sioux Falls, a month and a day into the season. A month and a day into the season, they never left Sioux Falls. They opened 3 straight at home, falling by 11 to Jefferson, by 25 to a really good-looking O'Gorman team, and then by 43 to Brandon Valley. It's nice to have them out of the way, I'm sure. Then it was 2 straight at the Sanford Pentagon, a 60-16 win over Lincoln, and a 55-39 loss the next day to the Washington Warriors, who have a tough game tonight, hosting the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. We'll keep you updated on that one. And then it was back on the road, or back to home to Roosevelt, a 59-35 loss to Rapid City Stevens. And then the next day, a narrow 3-point loss, 46-43 to Rapid City Central, a game the Riders had in hand until the fourth quarter. And the Cobblers stormed back in the fourth quarter to grab that come from behind to win. And then on January 13, 1 month, 1 day after the season started, in their 8th game of the season, they broke out the road uniforms. They took to the road what will be 3 roadies in a row, a 51-32 loss at Mitchell, followed by their best game of the year. The Riders hosted the 5-5 Harrisburg Tigers and would come away with a 7-point win, 55-48. Their last game was a tough one, as against a really good-looking O'Gorman squad that's beating teams by 29 on average coming in. Roosevelt scored their fewest of the season in that game, a 63-20 loss to the Knights. Okay, that was 5 days ago, and so Coach Bradfield wants to rebound from a tough outing, get back into the win column, just like the game before against Harrisburg. This would be Roosevelt girls basketball first ever win over the T-Area Titans. Well, just their second try, so we won't hype that up too much. But Coach Bradfield, he tells us these Titans are athletic. He says they're quick, and he says they can all shoot the ball. He wants his defenders to stay in front of the Titans. He doesn't want to have to rely on help defenders. And so, Les Schroeder, as we welcome you in, can you expand on that? Why doesn't Coach Bradfield want help defenders this game?
Well, because in their game against the Harrisburg Tigers, where they won, Harris had a great game and stayed out of foul trouble, and he's not looking to pick up fouls as the defenders run right by them. And he does not want that backside help because that's another foul that he would give up. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you want my opinion? I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I don't think he respects the Titans as shooters, as he told us they can all shoot the ball. I don't think he wants his defenders to sag off
Okay.
and leave a wide open shooter.
Okay,
possibly.
that's a good idea too. Yeah.
We'll find out
Yep.
tonight.
Yes.
Roosevelt enters this one again, 2-8. That is good for 13th in AA power points out of 20 teams. They are 16th out of 20th in both team defense and team offense. They score 40 a game, 16th, and give up 54, 16th as well. So they're 1-5 at home, 0-2 on the road, and 1-1 in neutral settings. Coach Bradfield told us they'll go about 7 deep, and they are actually led, oddly enough, by 2 players. And their starters are, we'll give you those 2 players. Their point guard is number 2, Flores Delgado. Alicia Flores, 6 points a game. Coach Bradfield describes her as a good shooter. She is their leading 3-point shooter, 10 of 33 on the year from behind the line. That's good for 30%. Next after her is number 24, Caitlin Dewin, 5'10", senior, 4.5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. That's their leader. Coach Bradfield calls her a good rebounder and a good defender. She is 7 for 27 behind the 3-point line, good for 26%. This is one of the 2 players you have to watch out for, 5'8", just a sophomore. Number 30 for the Riders, Henley Loaf, 14 points, leads her team, 3 rebounds and 1.5 steals, also leads her team. She is a great shooter for them. She's shooting a team best 83% from the free throw line. She's 15 of 54 from behind the 3-point line and 39% overall from the field. Number 32 is Emma Adams, a 6'3" senior. 2 points a game. Coach Bradfield just calls her a very steady player for them. We'll keep an eye on Adams. She hasn't shot a free throw in 10 games this year. Will tonight be the night? And then down low, the Titans are going to struggle with the 6'3" sophomore Callie Harris, 13 points a night, 7 rebounds a night. She is their rebounding leader. Coach Bradfield says she is very good inside, has good hands, good feet. She leads them in free throw shooting, 53%. Field goal shooter, 78% from behind the line. Then he gave us 2 names that they'll go to for depth. We'll see if it stays. Actually, one is gone. Number 23, Avon Pasica, 5'7" freshman, will not be playing tonight. Number 5, Peyton Sayasaban, 5'2" freshman. He calls her an outstanding athlete. She is shooting 25% from the field. You've also got Macy Miklos, Bella Begley, Taya Daman, and Addison Drakey that you might see for tonight. We always like to look at common opponents coming into this one, and this one is a pretty good tell for these 2 teams. They have 4 teams. They've each gone 1-3 against them. They both beat Lincoln, and then they both lost to the rest of the teams. Titans beat Lincoln by 32. The Riders beat Lincoln by 44. Titans lost to Brandon Valley by 28. Roosevelt lost to Brandon Valley by 43. The Titans lost to Jefferson by 10. Roosevelt lost to them by 11. Mitchell lost to them by 9, and Roosevelt lost to them by 19. The Mitchell game was one that kind of got away from the Titans. And speaking of the Titans, they enter this one 7-5 under second-year head coach, Titan alum Taylor Fechner. He spent his first 5 years at Canton boys basketball before coming home to T. And for his time in T, he is 14 and 19. He's married to the lovely Bree, and they are super fans. Nolan and Banks are their sons. As we look down and we see the Fechner clan down there, Mom is down there, also Uncle Sean Kennedy, teacher here in T, cheering on Taylor Fechner like they always do. The Titans, unlike the Riders, they start the season on the road and out of state. Okay. They beat Sioux City North by 28. Then back home for a much-anticipated game and an 18-point win over the Huron Tigers. 2 more easy wins at Brookings and at Lincoln before a home matchup against number 1 at the time and current number 1, Brandon Valley. 28-point loss. That moved them to 4-1. Then their longest roadie of the season to beat Douglas by 31 and Sturgis by 18. Then the toughest stretch for the Fightin' Fechners, a 29-point loss at the Pentagon to a really good Fargo Horace team. Yep. A 10-point loss to Jefferson in a game less. We were there. That was tied after 3.
It was 35.
Roosevelt missed 1 shot in the 4th quarter no longer Roosevelt.
No.
Boy, look at these sharp uniforms by Roosevelt.
They are, right? Bring out the old school ones.
Jefferson would miss 1 field goal in the 4th quarter, win that one by 10.
Yes.
And the Titans also would play Aberdeen Central In a game where Coach Fechner switched up the lineup, Paige Sabers and Piper Benning, both sophomores, they scored 9 and 8 respectively. The Titans kept the deficit to just 11 points against Aberdeen Central, one of the better games of the year. And then the Titans would snap that 3-game losing streak, 55-29 win against Watertown. And then a week ago tonight, the Titans took to the road at the Mitchell Colonels in another close game where, frankly, the Titans just fell flat again in the fourth quarter. Lost by 9, 59-50. So, after all that, where do the Titans sit? They're 8th in power points and really need to get wins in games like this tonight where they have aforementioned O'Gorman on deck coming up on Tuesday. And so the Titans offense for the season sits 7th best at 53 points per game. Their defense is tied for 8th best, giving up 46 a game. They're 3-2 here playing at Thunder Alley in South Dakota. 4-2 in road games and 0-1 in neutral games. That one was at the Sanford Pentagon. They traditionally will go anywhere from 8 to 10 deep, really. They'll run out a freshman, a sophomore, and 3 seniors in that starting lineup. And we will introduce you to the seniors leading the charge for the Titans as she has the last 2 years. Number 3, J.C. Babb, a 5'4" senior, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, a team leading 3 assists per night. She will go to Augustana to run some more. Great cross-country runner here for the Titans. Number 5, Anna Bendy. She is going to go continue her basketball career at Mount Marty University, play for Alan Bertram, 5'7" senior, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal a game, shooting 46% from the field. That's good for 2nd best. If we're being honest about her, off to a slow start. She really turned it on lately. Number 11, Ellie Clayburg, 5'7" senior, 8.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 assists a game. Team leading 83% from the free throw line. Number 13, Grace Bilas, 5'4" sophomore, 2.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists. Number 15, a 5'9", just a freshman, Jana Van Lacken, co-leader in points, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals a night. She's a team best 39% from behind the three-point line. And then off the bench, the Titans have a good one. Also a sophomore, 5'5" sophomore, number 20, Emma Lindgren, 10 points, which is co-leader, 3.5 rebounds, 3 steals, which is the team leading, 3 steals, and also 55% from 2-point range for Lindgren. You're going to see Paige Sabers, Piper Benning, Natalie Gass, maybe Tally Pashong for the T-Area Titans. As we finish out the fight song, we're going to turn it over to public address announcer and our future halftime guest, Mr. Scott Bendy. And we will join you back here for tip as the visiting Roosevelt Rough Riders take on the T-Area Titans live and local only on YouTube, courtesy of T-Area Livestream. See you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T-Area High School. In tonight's contest, we welcome the Rough Riders of Sioux Falls, Roosevelt High School, taking on your T-Area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel and veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. The national anthem will be performed by the T-Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rand. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They've adopted the rules under which the game is conducted. The strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Fans, tonight's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, and criticizing the athletes, coaches, and officials. It's about learning and growing, developing character, and competing with class. So please keep it positive and bench bad behavior. To support a positive and safe atmosphere for Titan Pride, and according to the conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student section of the bleachers or with their parents. The officials for tonight's game are Rusty Keith, Eric Gerlach, and Thomas Hogland. These officials are registered by the South Dakota State High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And now introducing the Rough Rider cheerleaders. Brooklyn Duffy, Ava McFannis, Mary Ingram, Callie Mintz, Josiah Pinckney, Molly Wittrock, Brittany Rock, and the riders are coached by Hannah Molitor. And now introducing your Titan cheerleaders. Carly Corner, Tessa Halbert, Kaya Hamilton, Kinley Johnson, Ellen Norito, Lauren Sembler, Emerson Smollett, Aviana Steen, Lola Underberg, and your Titans are coached by Brittany Ryder. And now introducing the starting lineups for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. A guard 5'1" senior number 2, Alicia Flores Delgado. Forward 5'10" senior number 24, Caitlin Dugan. Guard 5'8" sophomore number 30, Bethany Lowe. Forward 6' senior number 32, Emma Adams. And a forward 6'3", sophomore number 51, Kathy Harris. Assistant coach to the Rough Riders, Gretchen Johnson, Malik Dunn, and Greg Anderson. Head coach of your Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders, Blake Bradfield. And now the starting lineups for your T-Area Titans. Starting at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 3, J.C. Babb. Another guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Anna Bindi. Another guard, 5'7" senior, number 11, Adley Kleberg. Guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 13, Grace Bilas. And a guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 15, Jada Van Lacken. Assistant coaches for your Titans, Clayton Sorup, Stephen Waltner, the head coach of your T-Area Titans, Coach Taylor Feckner.
Good job, Scott Bendy. So we've got on the floor, Flores Delgado, Doohan, Loaf, Adams, and Harris for the Riders in the yellow jerseys with the red letters outlined in black. And for the Titans, Babb, Bendy, Kleberg, Bilas, Van Lacken for the new white uniforms with the blue numbers, no outlines. Tommy Tosh is on the floor, and he is off to get the basketballs. There's a tip won by Harris down low to Loaf underneath, up and good. 2-0 Riders just 5 seconds into this game. Babb will bring it up, left-hand dribble, middle of the court. Setting up her offense, you see Van Lacken. Everybody going to the right side. No one open, finds Kleberg. This is where she likes to shoot from, maybe in a little bit close. She's added this to her game. Wow, left-hand finish, Kleberg.
That was a nice drive by Kleberg, no help side to score the layup.
And in left hand, you'd love to see that. Being comfortable. Titans, what do you have with the press here, Les? What are we seeing?
We're just kind of slowing the tempo down, see if we can get them out of balance. And they struggled with turnovers in a couple of their losses. So I think he just wants to see if we can get some turnovers and easy baskets.
Yeah, this is Doohan from deep off the front of the rim. No good. The rebound almost by Loaf, but it hit the line. Titan basketball, yeah. Coach Bradfield talked about that, not turning the ball over. He said Flores Delgado, he just wants her to be a good ball handler. He said she's a good shooter, but he really wants her to take care of the ball. So here's Babb, left-handed dribble, middle of the court, and Flores Delgado on her. Babb takes it to the right side, now brings it back to the left. Here's Kleberg, just scored on a runner. Left-handed finish. This is Van Laken, doesn't get the roll, but the rebound by Babb, and then taken away, tied up and taken away by the 6-foot senior Emma Adams. Jump ball stays with the Titans. Not a new shot clock, but 33 seconds on the shot clock. Van Laken will inbound it. She'll look for Babb. She finds her on the wing. Clayburg, top of the key, almost turned over. Clayburg saves the ball for the moment. This is Belos on the right side. Finds Clayburg in the corner. Clayburg drives the baseline, kicks it out to Babb. She'll find, what a great pass. Great pass by Van Laken to Clayburg.
Nobody helped backside. She was wide open.
Yeah, great vision by Van Laken.
Yes.
I know she was talking with Matt Brew before the game, and he asked her, he said, how much have you grown? As you see, she's on the 6'3", Callie Harris, and she said, I don't know, about half a foot. And I reminded him he needs to listen to the live stream. He told me that's where he found out. Nice looking basket underneath by Harris.
Bradfield wants to work inside out, meaning he wants to get his post some looks and then get shots for the defender or open if they're open.
Very easy, and then the shooters roll. And kids, that's why you put a good rotation on the basketball, because it will roll in if you do that. Van Laken put it up softly, finds the basket. 2 points for her and an assist. The Riders working. Flores Delgado down low to Harris, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Basket good, her fourth. Here's Belos, right-hand dribble, middle of the court, finds Babb. Babb's going to drive baseline, throws it up. It's going to be short. Tipped out. Rebound was by Delgado. She tipped it to Harris, but Delgado is the one that made it happen there. Harris is going to get credit for the rebound, and I will die on that hill, Les.
All right, I believe you.
Blackout by the student section for
like
the Titans. And it is clear what the Roosevelt Rough Riders are trying to do. Feed 6'3" Callie Harris. She scored 6 in a row for her team as they lead by 8. Clayburg brings it up. Finds Van Laken on the wing. Van Laken had it for a second. Clayburg, she'll make this. She does. Bang! Ellie Clayburg, the second assist of the night by JVL. The Titans take the lead again, 9-8.
Nice look by Van Laken there to get her open.
Van Laken just sees the floor so well. She's gotten so much better.
There we go. Good.
Got away with a little push there.
I didn't see it.
Number 5 checking in for the Riders. This is Payson Sayasaban, 5'2" freshman. Coach Bradfield likes her athletic ability. She's got her. He's got a freshman, Callie Harris. She's just a sophomore, as is Henley Loaf, who is yet to get going, but she will. Their leading scorer.
Yep.
This is Van Laken in the corner. She's going to take the 3.
Oh,
bang! Jana Van Laken. Hot start to the night. 5 points and 2 assists for her. It is the Van Laken Clayburg show. Clayburg has 7. Van Laken has 5.
Backside over here. Yeah.
Nice ball movement. Flores Delgado with a shot just misses off the front of the basket, and Harris has to be careful, but Clayburg gets the rebound. And Van Laken wanted it backside. Babb didn't want to take the chance. This is Bindi. She'll get it, drives, kicks to Clayburg. Clayburg just made one from there. That one a little short off the front of the rim. Bindi battling down low, gets the rebound. Finds Clayburg left wing, swings it. Right wing, swings it to Babb. Now here's Bindi, her first shot of the night, cranked up. Almost good off the front of the basket. They say Ellie Clayburg. Good job by Alicia Flores Delgado to box out Clayburg. Forced Clayburg to just kind of grab her into the game. Number 32. This is Natalie Gass, 5'11" senior, heading to Northwestern University to play basketball, and also the Titans co-scoring leader, number 20, Emma Lindgren. A complete pest 2 years in a row now. She has led the Titans in doing just that.
Just like that.
Almost getting it. And that's a double dribble.
It was. They got away with it.
Flores Delgado, usually you can't dribble the basketball, pick it up, and then dribble it again.
No.
But that's a great pass by Harris.
Nice. Yeah, it was.
Finding the just checked into the game, Payson Sayasaman.
Yep.
And now here's Babb looking up, finds Gass. Gass dribbles.
Nice
what a great cut.
Nice.
Basket good. The find by Gass. And one redhead to another. Emma Lindgren with the basket. Red power tonight.
That's right.
Hoop and harm for Lindgren. She'll be the first to go to the free throw line. 62% from the charity stripe. She's a better shooter than that. And she's going to show you why right here. There it is.
There you go. Good job.
Emma Lindgren into the game. 3 points.
I really like the move by Coach Fechner here, putting Natalie Gass in the game with Harris in the middle. You just have to try that to get her off her spot. Somebody who can put a body on her, get her off the board, especially that rebound. It's one thing to get the ball low, but not give up the second chance.
Clayburgh gets the rebound. She was spying Sayasovin. Thought she might come in and get the rebound. Sayasovin just doesn't give up and gets that steal one way or the other. And this is Loaf. Finds Dewin. This is top of the key to Flores Delgado to Sayasovin. Flores Delgado sets it up. Harris working hard on Gass down low.
Good job.
Good job by Gass to get the steal for the second. Knocked to the floor. No call, but Sayasovin is going to get the basket. No, misses it. And J.C. Babb in a wild sequence gets the ball for the Titans. Finds Van Laken. Nowhere to go. Clayburgh. She's made one from there already. Just went off the front of the rim. That spot in the right corner isn't being very kind to the Titans. But as we tick down to the 2-minute mark, they lead by 7.
That was a great kick out by Van Laken. That ball hit her right in the gut.
Oh.
That's a really tough foul call after they kind of swallowed the whistles on Emma Lindgren as both players were battling for the ball. But okay. Bindi and Bilas checking in for Clayburgh and Van Laken.
One thing on the last possession, you said Gass with a good job on defense. Just watch her trying to work and quarter front Harris. That's tough work down there.
It is.
Yeah, we saw Sabres have to do it.
Like, look at that position. That caused the turnover. You took away that angle just to throw it straight into Harris, and you had to aim for that open hand that she was throwing up, and that's a hard pass.
32 in for the Rough Riders. Adams, she started. She averages 2 points a night. It's good to see Natalie Gass in the game early here in the first quarter. It doesn't always happen that way. Bindi thought about it for a minute, turns it away, drives the baseline, just gets it taken away by Flores Delgado. And now here's Flores Delgado smartly backs it back up. Her team trailing by 7. And finds Loaf in the corner. We haven't heard from Loaf yet today. Their points leader on the season. Roosevelt being patient. This is what Les worried about. He thought there is Gass again. Okay, so Harris got the ball, but she couldn't do anything with it. Now the
good block out. Good block out.
Oh, good. There's that bounce.
Yeah,
nice block out. That's how you do it.
It's post defense right there.
You're giving up size. Just use your body, block out, make them go around you. But Harris, to her credit, no fouls yet tonight. 6 points. Officially 2 rebounds, but they give her 3. So.
You're going to hold on to that, aren't you?
Here's Babb bringing it up the court. Finds Gass in the corner. She's going to crank it.
That was a quick
Bang! Natalie Gass! No hesitation. The third 3-pointer for the Titans in this quarter, and they lead by 10. Lindgren almost gets the steal. And the referees say play on. Ticking down close to 1 minute to go. Good defense by Bilas. Now Harris is out trying to screen. Harris, we haven't seen her out that far yet tonight. She's wide open down low. 3-pointer good by Flores Delgado. Big one for her. Here's Emma Lindgren off the front of the rim. Who's going to get this one? It's going to be Payson Sayasovin. And is she knocked out of bounds?
No, I had Bindi with the foul.
Bindi's first, team's third. 18-11, 42. So shot clock, game clock. Separation is 9 seconds. Sorry, 7 seconds. Van Laken checks back in. We're going to do trivia tonight. I won't tell you what it's over, but I will tell you Les always loses, so we'll eliminate that.
Wow. Hey, I got trivia for you, too, tonight.
Okay, Flores Delgado from the corner. In and out.
Go get it.
There was Loaf. Henley Loaf, so 28 seconds. Shot clock is off. Titans can take it down for the last shot if they want to. Bindi will crank from the left.
Oh, that was
wing,
down.
no good. Strong rebound, number 4 by Callie Harris. And it's 15 seconds to go. Shot clock off. The Roosevelt Rough Riders, once winners of 111, was it? Straight?
Yes, it was. I don't want that. Brings
the,
up bad memories. I don't want no bad memories.
Flores got it from the corner. 3 seconds.
Yes, nice block.
Great block by Van Laken, and then just gets the rebound. That is a rebound off of that block. But the Titans end at 18-11. And so we want to send a shout out to a couple that listens all the time.
Who's that?
From Arizona. and that is Ray and Sandy Cheney. So we hope they're listening tonight. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
It's great that you guys can always check on what's going on in T. Well, we freeze our tails off, and you guys spend the winter in Lake Havasu. Also, hello to Dean Gorder out in California. Hello to Mr. Kennedy's 4th grade class, as their beloved teacher is in attendance tonight.
There he is.
And 18-11, it was obviously, we've seen this a lot from the Titans. Strong starts, hitting three-pointers for some reason in the first quarter. It's not always that way in the fourth quarter. We hope it'll be that way tonight. If you have any score highlights, you can hit me up at any time, Les.
Well, the Warriors and the Eagles are playing over at the Warrior Gymnasium tonight. The Warriors lead 6-4 with 3:17 in the first quarter.
Okay.
There you go.
I want to get after Evie DeGeest. Okay?
Why?
We had
what
JV. The Titans won 49-21.
What did she do to you?
We were watching in the what happens in the sophomore game is it's the T8th graders because we don't have enough for a sophomore team.
Yeah, they're playing awesome.
So they were winning 49-21 as well. And Evie DeGeest got a breakaway layup and scored it and made it 51-21. I just thought it'd be neat if they could both be 49-21.
Oh, no way. You wanted to. No, Evie, congratulations on scoring.
But Evie had a good game.
Evie, come on.
I think the Kuipers girl had high teens.
Janessa.
Probably.
Come on, Janessa is her name.
Yep.
Say her name. Janessa.
Steal. Gathered up by JVL. She will bring it up the court. Left-hand side, right-hand dribble. Give and go!
Nice. Oh.
And Van Lacken just misses it, shakes her head as she runs down the court. This is the 6', I'm sorry. This is the 5'8" Henley Loaf.
Oh, come on.
And down low, and what are they going to call? Oh, foul on the shot. Okay.
It's just a tough guard for anybody right now that's not Natalie Gass.
Yep.
Just when she's got that position down, and here comes Natalie as we talk.
Yep.
But when you don't have that physicality on her, she's just taking advantage of it. But you've noticed a little letdown when Natalie has been working on her.
Free throw good by Harris, 53%. That's their, 78%. That's their second best free throw shooter
30-second timeout
for the Rough Riders. And so good job by Coach Bradfeld. Harris has 7 and 4 already, and good job by him scouting out the Titans, knowing they're not the biggest team, because we've seen teams come in here with some big girls and big boys and not utilize that size. And I sit up here and scratch my head.
That's frustrating.
I would do the same thing Coach Bradfield. I would pound it in all night long and worry about kickouts to Loaf, to Flores Delgado, to Doohan.
Yep.
And so we'll go over the boys basketball. At halftime, we have Scott Bendy.
Oh, really?
He is our PA announcer tonight. He's also the interim principal for the first time in his career at Venture Elementary. And he is doing, I just want to tell you, a fantastic job.
He always does a good
at
job.
Venture. And our questions tonight are the number one sellers at a lot of items. How well do you guys know what people buy?
Oh, all the time.
As Harris will go to the free throw line. And that is good for the 78% free throw shooting sophomore. Always nice to see a big post player be that good of a free throw shooter. Bab finds Belos in the corner. That one is going to hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound by Doohan. So Doohan, her first rebound of the night. And now this is Henley Loaf bringing it up. Finds Doohan on the right side of the floor into the corner to Flores Delgado. And this is Loaf, no good. Natalie Gass gets the rebound, dribbles her way out of there, making me hold my breath. I always do that when the bigs think they need to dribble down the floor. Here's a three-pointer by Van Lacken. Count it, her 8th point of the first half. The dime by Clayberg. So Clayberg pays Van Lacken back.
Yep.
Was the other way around in the first quarter.
Good help by
great job and great steal by Clayberg. Team defense there. Van Lacken just made one from there. She'll pass this one to Bab. She'll pull the trigger from the corner off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Doohan. She hands it off to Delgado. Delgado, right-hand dribble, middle of the court with Bab on her. Into the corner. This is Doohan. Finds Flores Delgado, top of the key. Harris is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot of time in that lane basket. Good. Caitlin Doohan 3 times from the corner. Clayberg drops it off for Bab. Here is Gass was going to launch an NBA three-pointer. She's getting Harris out from underneath the basket as Van Laken misses her second layup. Just needs to forget about it and get down the court. She is the leading scorer along with Harris with 8 tonight. So for Roosevelt, Harris has 8, Loaf has 2, Dewan has 3, and Flores Delgado has 3. That might have been blocked by Van Laken. I think the second block of the night on the perimeter, and they're going to say that's a foul? No foul.
No, it was out of bounds.
17 on the shot clock. That was a good job by Van Laken to go try to inbound it, but fortunately for us, she plays for the Titans, not the Rough Riders.
Yes.
So this will be Sayasevan inbounding it. This is Flores Delgado. Finds Dewan underneath, drives, is by Loaf. She misses everything, and now she's going to pick up the,
good job.
I assume, the frustration foul.
Yep.
Her first, team first. Or did they not call that a foul?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. It was just really quick.
Yeah.
So Lindgren back in for a smiling Jana Van Laken, just a freshman that has sprouted up. I want to see what she was eating this summer. Grew about 6 inches. Bilas. She finds Gass. Gass, no hesitation. 3.
Oh.
In and out. Almost. Dewan gets the rebound. She will dump it off to Flores Delgado, and it's going to be Clayberg. That one was telegraphed all night long. Clayberg. She's got Bab on her right. She finds her. Bab turns the shot down. Good job. And then the foul by Flores Delgado. It'll be her second and team's second. 21-16. Still just a 5-point lead. Not the runaway Les predicted it to be pregame. Lindgren top of the key.
Throw me under the bus already.
I think he guaranteed it.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes, great fake.
Nice move. Get
and
in
then
there.
brings it down the lane. The floater. Dirk Nowitzki would be proud. 23-16. Ticking down close to halfway through the second quarter.
Gass just really naturally athletic. Comes from relatives and family members who have played college basketball, her uncle, and she's got that look when she does things. She hasn't had a lot of opportunities and a lot of time, but it's good to see her just and playing tough defense really makes playing offense a lot easier when you come into a game.
And Harris is respecting her. She's chasing her out, and Gass gave her that pump fake that opened up the lane for her that time. So Miklos into the game for the first time, number 1. Macy Miklos, 5'6" sophomore for the Rough Riders. This is Bab, hands off to Clayberg. Now he's going to set a screen for her. Clayberg heads the other way.
Nice.
And she'll find Emma Lindgren wide open off the back of the rim. And who else? Harris with the rebound, number 5.
Working on that double-double.
Yes. Loaf brings it up, almost lost it out of bounds, finds Miklos. Gets it to Dewan on the left side of the court. Almost a steal.
I like that.
The story of the night by Lindgren. The double makes her kick it out to Dewan, and then down low, Miklos into the corner. That's Loaf.
There we go.
Say she traveled. She looks very frustrated.
She does right now.
Does Hindley Loaf, just a sophomore. So she is their points leader. Has just 2 tonight. Halfway through the second quarter, though, we've seen this happen before when a player can come alive and score a bunch in a row. Yes, always looks like she's ready to shoot that thing.
And as a coach, that's what you want. Catch ready. That's one thing coaches say. Catch the ball ready to shoot, ready to drive, ready to pass.
And it's keeping Harris on her toes. She's ready to go up and defend that shot.
Did Bab switch feet? That's why she traveled?
She just had a...
Well, let's see if the Riders notice the substitution here now.
Yeah. So Van Laken will be on Harris now, and credit to Harris, she has not come out of this game. We told you beforehand that Coach Bradfield will only go about 7 deep. Well, he's without one of his top 7, Avon Pasica, the freshman, will not be playing tonight. This is Dewan from the right wing, misses everything, and it goes into the cheerleaders. Nice catch with the pom-poms.
That was a good box out by Van Laken there on Harris.
It's one of those where you don't get the rebound, but like Shad says a lot of times, that should be a rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
Jana kept Harris from even attempting that, and it's a team rebound, but it's not a personal rebound.
Flores Delgado back into the game along with Caitlin Dewan. This is Clayberg on the right side. Emma Lindgren.
A lot of arm.
And there's, you had to call that on Caitlin Dewan. So she's doing with her first foul tonight. 3 team
nice.
fouls.
Wow.
He's here all night.
He is.
Is this thing on?
Wow.
Lindgren is going to inbound. She has a new shot clock to work with. She finds Bindi, a whole mess over in the corner, knocked out of bounds by Caitlin Doohan. So Titans will inbound it again. Probably don't want to inbound it and have half the team over in that coffin corner over there.
No, not really.
That's just me. Watch for Bab to come off the screen of Clayberg. That never happened, but inbound to Clayberg. And Bindi's got, this is a deep three. In and out.
Down.
No good. Bindi had Harris on her. Thought about taking her. She didn't. Harris comes away with her 6th rebound of the night. This is Doohan. Brings it up the floor.
Oh,
deep
wow.
3 by Henley Loaf.
Wow.
And it almost rolls in. Jana Van Lacken I was going to say, it gets knocked to the side by Flores Delgado. That's Flores Delgado's 3rd foul already. And these Rough Riders already missing Pasica. Can't afford to have anybody in foul trouble. And so she will go to the bench. Payson Sayasaman will check in. Thank you, Coach Bradfield, for not only giving us who's going to play tonight, but he also gave us a pronunciation guide. That is outstanding.
He did. He's an awesome guy. I used to work with him at that other place, that O'Gorman place that I used to work at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to work together way back in the day.
There is Bab taking it too. Harris, and if they call that on Harris, I don't think she's going to be too happy. And they do.
Yep, they do.
Wow.
Call that one on Harris.
She's as surprised as we are.
Yep.
I like though. There's not a lot of bad body language there. You could tell she was like, huh?
Yep.
But
Bab, 54% free throw shooter. That means she's going to make this one.
All right.
Belas and Gass come back into the game. It's going to be full timeout.
Full timeout, Mr.
For
Fechner.
Coach Fechner. And so I got to talk with Coach Weber before the game.
Oh, you did?
The T boys basketball Titans. He's up in the crowd here supporting the girls. Always fun to talk to him after the boys and girls games just to see what he sees up there with Matt Brew
with
holding
Mr.
court.
Brew. Of
And,
course, they
two of the greats over at the T area middle school.
Exactly, they
Boys
are.
basketball, what's going on there? Roosevelt is number 1 in power points. They're
they
10-1. Lincoln is 2nd. They're 10-0. T area Titans come in at 9-2, so they're 3rd.
Oh, okay.
And the Titans, they host Sioux Falls Lincoln, or no, they go to Sioux Falls Lincoln
we don't host them
on Saturday, and then at O'Gorman on Tuesday, and then back here for a fun Friday night game.
Oh, well, who's that?
The Friday night game is going to be Sioux Falls Jefferson.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just wondering.
I call them the Cavs.
Oh, they're the Cavaliers, but okay.
Hey, let's do trivia right away. Here we go. First question. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
bring it.
What is the number 1 seller at Walmart? I'm even going to give you multiple choice here. What is the number 1 seller? Water?
Water.
Bananas? Or diapers?
Oh, no.
Water, bananas, or
bananas?
Diapers.
We've done this before.
We have done this before.
Bananas.
It is Rick Williamson takes the 1-0 lead.
It's bananas. Right away, I'm like,
Les says, we've done this before, and then gets it wrong.
Exactly. That's me.
I would have totally guessed water, though, bottled water.
Right.
It just seems like everybody's got, like.
Right. And that might come into play later. We will see. Bab, 54%. Missed the first one. That means, she'll make the second.
Man.
24, 16-point lead. Largest lead of the night was 10.
Okay.
And so Loaf brings it up the court. Left-hand dribble. She's got Belas on her. Hands it off to Sayasavan. And this is Harris, top of the key. She hasn't scored in a while now.
Nope.
Courtesy of Natalie Gass. Wide open three, turned down by Loaf, and then Gass is going to get called for just holding.
You don't mind that one.
No.
Nope.
Just letting her know that you're going to play her tough, get a foul. Titans have fouls to give.
And sometimes
Gass's first, team second.
Sometimes you just get that arm around the waist when you're trying to quarter front her.
Yep.
And it just is kind of a natural body grab there. So,
yeah, Loaf pulls up.
Good box
10-footer. No good. Van Lacken pulls down. Rebound. They say just number 2 for her. Okay. She has rebound number 2. She drives into the lane. Nowhere to go. Could have called a travel. There's going to be a foul. And the Roosevelt bench doesn't like that one. But no complaining over there. You can't blame them. That could have been a travel.
Sure. Jana just does so many good things. You know, she's still a freshman. She makes mistakes. She has the ball in her hands a ton, so she's going to have turnovers. She's going to miss shots. But when the ball's in her hand, it's just a better thing for everybody on the court.
78% free throw shooter.
She makes really good decisions. She sees the court, like you said. She rebounds. It's just it's fun to watch a young kid. Especially.
9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal, and makes both her free throws to get her 10 points. So she's a stat stuffer. She's filling up that box score. Titans' largest lead of the night is equaled 26-16 by 10 under 2 minutes to go. Haley Weber sitting in the opposite side of the gym. I don't know what that's about. Here is top of the key. Sayaseven.
Oh, my goodness.
Loaf, you've got to guard her top of the key
You
off
do.
the front of the rim. She's just not feeling it.
Titans rebounding well.
Great rebound by Babb, and then Bindi cleans it up. Bindi, right side of the court, right-hand dribble, brings it up. There is Gass, ready to shoot, but she lost control of the ball. That's all right. Finds Babb. Gass with 5 already on that right wing. Great screen by Babb on the 6'3" Harris. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Van Laken, top of the key.
Good.
Great fake, and then the
nice.
runner. Oh, goodness.
Man, she heard us talking about it.
It was
did.
nice. The
Wow.
fake to get her clear. And then the runner for the Titans' largest lead of the night with 1:10 to go in the second quarter. Timeout, Coach Bradfield.
The teardrop.
Yeah, it was pretty.
What did Haley Weber do to you that you had to give her a hard time that she's sitting on the wrong
She
side?
never sits over there. She always sits in the admin corner.
Well, she's still probably disappointed from her Broncos loss. And
she
so,
should be disappointed. They had to play in a blizzard. They probably would have won that game had they not.
Exactly.
I got to see her at school and give her my condolences. Speaking of boys basketball, the number 1 scorer in South Dakota lives right here in Titan territory, Cole Shawd.
Wow.
He was at 25. I think he slipped a little bit.
Is that
but
24 or something now?
Yeah, he is pouring the basketball in.
He is.
And it's going to be a fun Saturday at Sioux Falls Lincoln.
will.
And Coach Weber sung their praises quite a bit. He says Lincoln is just awesome. And so also congratulations, Caleb Christensen, T-area football player, had his season cut way too short, but he signed with Augustana. He will join their track team over there. So he will be seeing J.C. Babb.
By the way, are you riding the bus with us on Saturday?
I think so.
You are? He did save you a seat?
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh.
I think so. Here's Sayaseven, picks up the ball, nowhere to go. Finds
Nice.
Adams. Adams down low, denied for the moment by Gass. But hey, let's be honest. Harris had scored 6 in a row to get her to 8. She hasn't scored since Coach Fechner made the switch to Gass. Now she'll get that one way too easy.
She got switched off on
She
that
did,
one.
yes.
And a great find by the Riders. They know she's going to be around the basket. Can Gass make her pay? Thinks about it. Spin move up and under.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh.
And now we're calling that a travel. And we haven't called.
Whoa. Okay.
So we need to be.
Maybe it's because she spun twice. They were going to give her one.
Yep.
But, yeah, it looked pretty good to me. Man.
Flores Delgado checks back into the game with her team trailing by 10. So little gamble here by Coach Bradfield.
It is.
Van Laken pokes it away. And, you know, the spin move, we've talked about it before. Last year, it was just a sure thing. This year, it's not a sure thing. We really haven't seen it get called. And then Gass was surprised there, too. She said, saw her mouth, that's a travel. And so, anyways, we play on. Callie Harris gets it back to Loaf. Loaf finds Flores Delgado, their 5'1" senior lead guard. 15 on the game clock. Shot clock is turned off. We'll be joined.
Oh, yes.
Steal by Babb. She's got time. 8 seconds. She's got Bilas to the right. Babb is going to take it herself, and Delgado picks up her 4th foul, and Babb scored. So the gamble to put Flores Delgado in is going to really have an impact in the second half.
I loved how the referee there didn't just call the little ticky-tack body foul.
Yep.
He gave us the advantage because we had a steal. It was one-on-one.
Sure.
But then the second foul he got, so it even turned out better. I liked how he let him play and let her take it to the basket.
Piper Benning checks in for the first time tonight. We told you against Aberdeen Central, she had 8. Looked good, just a sophomore. Feel bad for Roosevelt with that 4th foul. Flores Delgado. Babb, the 54% free throw shooter, 2 of 3
Hope
on the
clock
night,
hasn't
makes it
started.
the largest.
There we go.
And no good. Nice looking shot by Henley Loaf. So the Titans into the second quarter with the biggest lead of the game, 31-18. And as soon as he's done talking, we will be joined by Mr. Scott Bindi.
Okay.
I have to be nice because
Ask
he
him
is
his,
basically like my boss when I sub at his elementary. So.
ask him his favorite Twins player, too. That'd be good.
Okay. Scott Bindi, the native son of Watertown, South Dakota, where he met his lovely wife. And then moved down here to T, South Dakota. He got here not in the first year, but the second year. And so he's been here a while. Can you hear us? Says he can't hear. We might have a loose wire. Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. Just give us an intro, where you went to college, your wife, your family.
I missed that first part. Sorry. Now I can hear you. What'd you say?
Oh, just give us an intro about yourself. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to college? All that fun stuff.
All that stuff.
What does your wife do?
Grew up in Watertown, South Dakota, along with my wife. We met way back in the day in high school. So I went to Mankato, Minnesota for college. She followed me there to little JUCO Bethany there. And so then we kind of followed each other. And then she came back this way. She was at USD. And then I ended up getting a job in T, kind of following her back this way. So we've been following each other. And we've been in T for 23 years. We have a 18-year-old Anna and then 15-year-old Evie as well. So
yeah. Have you lived in 3 places in T? Did you live in an apartment when you were
yeah, I started in an apartment. I actually lived with my cousin and Rick's cousin. And then we lived in an apartment. Living in a house.
Then he moved by me, and then
I was next to Shad.
I'm still in the ghetto.
Oh,
Bindi has moved up to, I think he lives on, it's called Muckety Muck Lane over there.
No.
Hey, you told us that, can you list all the things you've taught here? We'll get into that. You're an intern principal. What have you taught? It seems like you've taught a lot of things.
Yeah, so I started in 2nd grade. I was 10 years, 2nd grade teacher, and then I went to 3rd grade for 4. I went to elementary computers for 6. Last year I was at the middle school. I was a student success coach for a year, and now I'm at Venture Elementary.
Is this your favorite gig yet?
Yeah, it kind of like each year or each transition, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to move, and they've been great every time. So yeah, they just keep getting better if that's possible. But yes.
And you are the interim principal for Jay Swadek. He will be back, and he's there a lot this year, but he'll be back in that role full time next year. And then, as of now, are you back to being the success coach at the middle school next year?
I don't know what next year looks like, which is all right. It's just kind of nice to just kind of focus this year, and we're just kind of going to see where next year ends. But yeah, so
as a principal, are the days longer? Do you take more of the work home as a principal? And when we're talking about you as a principal, it's PRINCE, a pull. So you're the prince.
You know, funny you ask. I was actually just talking to Mason Scheidegger down there, and he asked, "Are the days longer?" I said, "You know, they are, but they're faster. The days, they're longer, but they go way quicker. There's just so much going on a given day that one of the first days, my daughters asked, "Hey, what did you do today?" And I literally didn't know how to answer that because there's just so many things in a given day. But you look at your watch and it's 2:15, and you've been there since 7 or whatever, and it's like, oh, the day's about over or whatever. So
I'll sub there, and you're everywhere. I go in, and it doesn't take me long to see you, and you're checking in on all kinds of classrooms, and you're just doing a little bit of everything. Is that one of your goals, to kind of be present?
I like to check in the morning. Hey, how's it going? What do you need? Also like to check out at the end of the day. Have a good night. What are you up to? Whatever. And so that's kind of a goal, at least to just get around. And if I've got a meeting, get around after that, say hello, just to be present is kind of one of those big things coming up along the way.
And you are, and when you took it over, I told you a long time ago that I would work for you. I think you're going to be, hopefully you get another shot at this. I think you'd be a great principal to work for. You're doing a good job.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Is there something that principals do now that you're in that role that you didn't know about or maybe overlooked before?
I mean, that's what I've said to a couple of them. It's one of those things you don't know until you know, but literally from 8 to 3, I don't get anything done because I'm just here, there. But I like to be out and about. I like to be at lunch. I like to pop out to recess to get into the classrooms, and that's the fun parts. But also how valuable everybody is at a school. Like, I knew they were, but I didn't know they were, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Just from the front end to the janitorial staff, to the everybody, the paras, the teachers, the special ed teachers, the specials, like everybody has such a huge role, and it's just more magnified now in this position.
Sure.
So
and you're not necessarily thinking about just your classroom.
No,
or just your students.
Correct. It's which is awesome. And everybody works so well together at Venture. So it's been a really cool experience so far. So
do you have, this is a question somebody wanted me to ask you, do you have a favorite meal at Venture Elementary?
Favorite meal? Is that from Mr. Schroeder?
I can't tell you. No, he wanted me to ask you your favorite Twins player.
My favorite meal, honestly, they had it the other day, was the turkey gravy and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
The kids kids hate it, but I love it. It's fantastic.
They love the chicken.
They have a new chicken leg this year. They've been raving about. It's pretty good. So I may have had a couple of those one time. So
and then your librarian, Miss Carpin, loves the cheese pizza.
Yeah,
she
that's
said you
not
got to
for
try
me,
the cheese pizza.
So, but no, it's been good. And the big thing too is how much support and help from the likes of Mr. Swadek along the way. Jody Taylor's right there as well, helping out. Dr. Rozeka, Dr. Walder have been fabulous help for me in just this learning role, which has been fantastic. So a lot of good leaders to follow.
Yeah, Mr. Swadek is really thought of highly in
Correct,
T area, and I was going to ask you that. Is he kind of a mentor to you through all this?
Yep, he has been. He has been, as well as Dr. Walder a lot as well while he was out for that first part, just of people with a lot of knowledge, because I'm kind of just coming in afresh and just trying to learn. And so, they've been very helpful when I've had questions. And so...
Well, that speaks a lot of you to understand that you're just learning, you're into this, and you're doing great. We see one of your daughters competing here tonight. You have another daughter that actually made the Kairos, one of my favorite places, Kairos volleyball. How's that going for Evie?
Well, it's good for Evie. Her mother is a little sad that she's not playing basketball.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. She's really into the volleyball thing right now. It's been going pretty well. She had a couple tournaments. But that's kind of her thing right now. She's wanting to play volleyball, and I think, it's one of those, if they want to do it and you can make it work, let's do it. I think it's that hard to drag them to basketball if they don't want to be there. So let's let her do what she loves. And so, she's enjoying it. It's fun to watch. So
yeah, and Kairos is so good. I think recently they made it to number 40th as a club program in the entire nation.
Nice.
And this is kind of the hub of volleyball right here down by Nebraska. So
yeah.
Anna will head to Mount Marty next year. You have to be really excited that it makes it easier to say goodbye to high school basketball, but to go play for a guy like Alan Bertram. Are you guys excited for that?
He's been awesome. He's, we saw him a lot in the summers with some of the basketball that she played in the summer, and he's been great. Just super welcoming, super just positive with Anna. So that's been fantastic. She's excited to go play for him, and it's down in Yankton, so that's close. We can get to some games hopefully for next year. So
great guy leads us to our last 2 minutes of speed round. Are you ready for this?
Speed round. Let's do it.
If you're going to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm going pizza, because I can go frozen pizza. I can go fancy pizza.
Amen.
I can go pizza all day. Breakfast pizza, you name it.
Do you have a favorite frozen pizza?
Jack's.
Okay, very good. Hidden talent of yours?
I mean, baking, I suppose, still sometimes. I mean, I think people know it now, but I love to bake weirdly, but it's my thing. My daughter actually today said, I wish I could bake like you, because she made muffins today, and she said they weren't very good. So
no, she'll learn. She'll
learn, hopefully, yeah.
Go-to karaoke song.
I don't like to sing out loud or in front of people, so I'm going to go none.
Okay.
I honestly don't know that I've truly ever karaoke.
What do you wish you would? Like, what do you wish you could just get up and just tear apart?
I don't even know.
Like Vanilla Ice?
I mean, that's pretty sweet, Vanilla Ice.
Some M&Ms.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go to some of that older
Most
stuff.
used app.
Right now, it's Monopoly Go.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of addicting. It's kind of fun.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Best concert you've ever been to?
Twofold. I went to Garth Brooks one time when we were upper deck, and they moved us to third row, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
But also, probably my favorite was One Republic out at the Country Club of Sioux Falls. Fantastic.
Best impression that you do?
Watching everybody else. I don't.
If you won the Powerball, what's the first thing you buy?
Buying a lake home for my wife.
Yes, that's a good
Is
one.
what?
My wife, a lake home for
lake
Kayla.
home.
That's what she wants.
And
What do you
all
want?
his family.
Who do you want to win a title first, the Twins or the Vikings?
Sorry, Rick, I don't care about the Vikes, but let's go Twins.
Okay. Best local restaurant to go to, not in T.
Not in tea. We're going Carnival or Ode to Food.
Okay. What are you watching on TV right now?
Ripple on Netflix. My wife and I just finished that. It's kind of cool, just the ripple effect of how
Favorite
life
twin?
goes. Favorite twin, Royce Lewis.
Thanks,
Kirby
buddy.
Puckett. Thanks, guys.
Scott Bindy, he's got to get back down and PA announce, and we've got to call basketball.
He could have literally taken that restaurant question
I
for
know.
a half hour.
I know. We talk a lot. He found out I was going to Burger Battle today, and that just like
he lit
a
up,
fuse.
I bet.
Here's his daughter shooting a three off the front of the rim. Van Lacken gets the rebound, decides not to shoot, sets it up to Clayberg, top of the key. These two have been assisting each other all night. Another offensive rebound for the Titans. And then Belos from the referee on the far side of the court is going to call it a jump ball, and that is possession arrow Riders.
A fun fact about Mr. Bindy, his youngest daughter and my youngest son were born on the same day in the same hospital, and him and I are first cousins.
Oh, wow.
Yes, our moms are sisters. So
didn't know that about
yes,
the birth.
Brax and Evie.
Braxton Williamson, or forever be called Braxton Williamson. Evie Binney, almost a steal by JVL out of bounds. Riders keep the ball 20 seconds on the shot clock, 31-18. That's the biggest lead of the night.
You know, Chad, JVL does have a first name. I haven't heard you say her name very much, and she wants to be her name said.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll try.
That was a text from mother, so I just was,
That was on 15, Jana.
Yeah, that.
Jana Marie Van Laken. Free throw line is going to be Harris, 78%. 3 for 3 so far tonight.
All right. Here we go.
And it's not going to be long before you see Natalie Gass probably enter this game, especially when they went inside. And Jana, who has the task to guard Harris, picks up a foul. It's just not something you want to burden her with.
Sure. So Harris now up to 12 and 6 rebounds. Van Laken with the runner down the baseline, nowhere to go. Harris pulls down rebound number 7. We had our nice young man, Chris Vasika, bring up our stats.
That guy? His daughter played well last night.
Top of the key, Loaf. He's got Bilas on her in the corner. This is Dewin. Dewin brings it to the top of the key. Payson Sayasovin is going to get the start instead of Flores Delgado. Missed rebound. Van Laken, that is the 4th one. She brings it up, left-hand dribble, right side of the court. Harris on her. Van Laken almost pulls the step back.
Nice
Bab,
move.
great move to spin around her defender. Point number 6 for Bab. That is her average on the year. Titans 13-point lead. Loaf brings it up, right side of the court, right-hand dribble, hands it off to Sayasovin. She brings it back to Loaf. Ryder slowing it down a little bit. This is number 32, Emma Adams, the senior. Sayasovin just gets it taken away by Bilas. And now Bilas is going to bring it up. She's got numbers. Finds Van Laken. Van Laken just a pull-up. In and out. No good. The rebound almost by Bindi. And then it is by the Riders. And that was number 24, Caitlin Dewin. I didn't know if they were going to call a travel. She fell to the floor with that. But no travel call. Play on. Loaf finds Harris. Van Laken on her. Down low, 32, Adams, nowhere to go. Great job just walling up by Bindi.
Nice defense.
And then a jump ball, possession arrow, the Titans.
That was great defense.
Just patience by Bindi, just to wall up. And if you can go over her, but
my neighbor made it in tonight. John Ganchow is here in the crowd tonight.
Is he really?
He is. He's sitting by Kristen Turek, by Turek shout out.
Yeah, John Ganshaw used to rule these courts playing pickup basketball. I tell you, there's a deep 3 by Clayberg off the front of the rim and then rolls out of bounds over the backboard. And Natalie Gass time for the Titans. She will check in for, looks like Bindi. She will. So and then Flores Delgado also checks back into the game.
So John's wife is probably watching us and watching the game at home.
Why didn't she come?
Oh, she actually is. I'm sorry. She's actually sitting on the other side. Sorry, my bad. She's there. She's there too. My bad.
It's all right. You're not getting any younger. That eyesight.
My eyesight is pretty bad, even though,
Sayasovin on the right side finds Flores Delgado. She will shoot it just off the front of the rim. Another rebound by Van Laken. She's got Clayberg up the court. Nice. This is going to be tough. Clayberg, the hoop and the harm on the dish by Van Laken. That was pretty. Clayberg is going to go to the free throw line. She's 83% on the year.
She made that pass look really easy, and it was a tough angle because it was like straight ahead. Usually you have a little bit of wideness to it.
That's Scott Bendy down there bringing it tonight, too.
Tip out by Gass. Be Rider basketball. Biggest lead of the night for the Titans. 5:06 to go. Third quarter, maybe Les was on.
What did he guarantee? What did he guarantee?
I didn't guarantee.
Les guaranteed the biggest win of anybody that predicted the game tonight. So maybe he's.
I'm right on track.
He's right on track. There's the pick by Harris. Now she'll go down the lane, and it's traveling and.
By the way,
Loaf can't believe it. Caitlin Dewin checking into the game along with Emma Lindgren for the Titans.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I apologize. When I did, so I went and watched these Riders play the O'Gorman Knights that Saturday, and it was a 12-7 game after the first quarter, and then the Knights went on a 24-1 run.
Gas, I think Harris got a piece of that, but strong move by Gas. With 5 points on the night.
But just to let you know, I did. Whoa, that's a deep three.
Wow, bang! Deep three by Hindley Loaf, her first three of the night to give her 5 timeout Riders. Go ahead.
Well, I just was going to say I did get my Super Bowl invite on that day. So, I mean, I just wanted to pass that along that I'm going to Coach Colesrud's for Super Bowl 60 with the Seahawks.
I was worried.
What are you bringing?
You know, he hasn't told me yet. His wife usually is the one that I have to bring chips, or I have to bring, something that I don't have to make. Something easy that I just have to
microwavable.
Good move by Coach Colesrud there. Question number 2.
Yes.
For you guys.
Yep.
The number 1 seller at McDonald's. Okay, do you know what this is? Is it the French fries? Is it the nuggets? Or is it the sausage McMuffin?
It's the nuggets.
Okay. Rick?
What were the 3?
Fries, nuggets, or the sausage McMuffin?
Sausage McMuffin.
The sausage McMuffin. You're both wrong. It's the fries, of course. Everybody loves the fries.
But do you even buy fries? Isn't it just like
I guess they must order them on the second.
Really? I suppose a small, give me a large fry and a
sure
water.
All right.
That makes sense.
All right.
Rick with the 1-0 lead, less digging into the popcorn. That's
right.
Popcorn's really good tonight,
It was.
by the way.
It is really good.
Lindgren will inbound it to Babb. Titans leading by 12 after that NBA three-pointer by Hindley Loaf to give her 5. Harris has 12. Flores Delgado and Dewan both have 3 for the Riders. This is Van Laken. That looked good all the way through. Harris tips it to herself, gets rebound number 8 for the Titans. 12 for Van Laken, 9 for Clayberg, 6 for Babb, 5 for Gas, 3 for Lindgren.
Remember, I got trivia for you tonight, too.
All right.
Flores
Delgado.
I want to see if you know our buddy Dean Gorder.
I probably don't. That's a long rebound taken down by Flores Delgado. New shot clock for the Rough Riders. Flores Delgado way downtown. Splash.
Wow.
She was almost out of bounds. And this is Lindgren taking it at Harris. Lindgren, great patience, goes over Harris.
You got to love the fearlessness on that play by Lindgren.
And this is a bad look for Flores Delgado. Looks like she went down far side of the court. And
after drilling 2 bombs.
Yeah. Titan trainer looking on.
Great shots, too.
Yeah.
And I think that's the Roosevelt trainer out there with Flores Delgado.
Yep, it is.
Just kind of catch her breath. Les, do you have an out-of-town scoreboard for us?
I do. They just started the third quarter over at the Warrior Gymnasium. It's the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors 30, the Aberdeen Golden Eagles 19.
Okay.
6:40 to go.
Boy, the Warriors looked good, and they were having a great year, and then they went to play at O'Gorman, and no offense, but O'Gorman does this everywhere. O'Gorman just dismantled them.
Yeah. O'Gorman has won 8 in a row right now and playing.
O'Gorman lost to Brandon Valley, and unless it's going to be Aberdeen Central, I think that's your title game, and boy, that's one you're going to want to watch out for.
I think Kent's found the rhythm.
I think that guy's pretty good at coaching.
That Kent Colesrud,
took him a while.
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach. Yeah, over
Harris
300 wins.
Needs to get the ball over. She does, and just goes down. But she was dribbling when she fell down, so I don't think it should have been a travel on her. And they had that same thing happen on the baseline and didn't call a traveling on the Riders. So what do I know? That's why I'm not a referee. 11-point lead by the Titans under 4 minutes to go. Just the third quarter. Here's Gas, 8 points. And nice take for her, but Harris says, I'm going to stay in your way. Her second block of the night to go with 12 points and 8 rebounds. Harris, nice-looking player. I'm guessing if she wants to play somewhere next level, she can. Yep. She's got 2 more years.
I was going to say, only a sophomore.
Wow. Sayasovin in the corner.
No, she impresses me.
Yep. Skip pass now. Nope, she's going to just give the safe one to Loaf. She finds Dewan. This is Harris. Back to Loaf. Another deep 3 for the Riders, but they do not make that one. That would have been 3 deep ones for them. As Corey Williamson watches on in the stands.
He does. Teachers over
Titan
there.
PA announcer and also a Roosevelt teacher.
Yep. Teachers over there.
So Bab, right-hand dribble, switches to the left, middle of the court, brings it over.
Sun's going to play it on Saturday.
Van Lacken, no hesitation, 3 just off the front of the rim. No one
Look
in
at
the
that.
vicinity. Holly Knutson.
Look at
gets
that
the
Holly
rebound.
Knutson rebound down there. Sign her up.
Clayberg checks back into the game. Van Lacken will go to the bench. So Bendy yet to score. She does have 2 rebounds on the night for the Titans. Hasn't taken a lot of shots.
No.
I wonder if that Kent Colzer's watching because we play them next. I wonder.
He's probably not going to get a lot of sleep tonight, I'll tell you.
I know, exactly.
This is Sayasovin. Nowhere to go. Ball's dead. Now she finds Loaf. Loaf on the left side of the court. Long ways
Lindgren
from
just
the
a
basket.
pest out there. I like
she
it.
is.
Like it.
Here
Good
is-
backside help
Yep.
by
Absolutely. I'm glad you saw it. And now, well, what a great
Oh,
rebound
small.
almost by Lindgren. Harris comes down with it and then throws it into the hands of Lindgren. Lindgren's got Bab coming up. Clayberg on the other side of the court. I'm sorry, that was Bendy.
That's Bendy.
just misses it.
Yeah, that was a little taller than Bab.
Took a
So
here
you're-
comes Harris down the lane now. Look out. And now it's the block by Gass. And then Gass gets the rebound off her block and steps out of bounds. So Natalie Gass, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, and now a block. This is this the best that we have seen, Gass?
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
100%.
This year?
Oh, yes, it is.
You know, and
I-
sometimes you just need those extended minutes to really get warmed up and just into the game. And playing defense gets you warmed up and into the game, and that's what she's there. Like,
Look at Lindgren sagging way
Yep,
off.
just helping
of Miklos.
helping Natalie out down low.
And Miklos rolls it in.
I
No good.
got
Harris
pushed that.
yeah, just got bumped off the block there.
Yep.
10 rebounds, 14 points for her. This is Bendy. No hesitation on the three-pointer. In and out.
Halfway down.
And
That
Clayberg
was.
almost had the rebound. Now she does. New shot clock. 1:14 to go. 9-point lead. Here's Bendy. Finds Gass. That one is going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Miklos. And the Riders as they now ride the advantage here in the third quarter. Only down 9. And this is Henley Loaf. Boy, she's going right to left, left to right,
yeah.
and Babs staying right with her. Now
Yeah,
it was Lindgren picked her up there. 15 on the shot clock. 32-second separation. Shot clock.
watch the
Game
roll
clock.
here.
10 seconds. Shot clock. This is doing three-pointer. No good off the front of the rim. Rolls out of bounds. Titan basketball. As number 10, Taya Dahmen checks in for the first time tonight. Jana Van Lacken also checks in. Good minutes
Yes.
by Gass. And now Titans can basically hold it till the end if they want to. They won't. 3-second shot clock, game clock separation. Lindgren brings it up, finds Van Lacken. Van Lacken into the lane, up and under. Goes over the long side of the basket. No good. Rebound by Doohan. And now the Riders down by 9. Shot clock off. 20 seconds. Can get the last shot. Looks like they want to hold it. Sayasman will do just that. 15 seconds. Lindgren on her. You're going to get a screen and then a roll by Harris coming up.
Yep.
Here comes Harris.
Watch.
Sayasman just doesn't use the screen.
Watch Loaf in the
5
corner.
seconds.
Watch Loaf over here. Nope.
Is number 10 for the Riders. That would have been a nice shot for them. Dahmen out of bounds. So 37.
28.
What was the quarter score there, Shad?
The Octane Inc. quarter
Yes.
score.
Yes.
28.
10.
So it was 10 points for the Riders in the third quarter, 6 for the Titans. So the Riders win the third quarter.
You know, and it wasn't a lack of good shots for the Titans. They just didn't go in.
Yeah.
Like, they were open threes. You might say they rushed a few of them, but if they go in, they're great shots, too.
Yeah.
And that's the way Coach Fechner likes to play. He likes to play fast, get up shots. So you really can't, you know, complain too much about the shot selection that quarter that just
No.
didn't go in.
Middle school basketball tomorrow here in T. The boys tell me Isaiah Blackburn will be making his appearance in T. I guess he's a really good 8th grader from McGovern.
right.
And he can dunk there, tell me. So I want to go see that.
All right.
Also, post-game, we have the T player of the game and also the Roosevelt player of the game that we will award, and you will get for that nothing. You'll leave empty-handed as when you came. I also wanted to talk about Parents Weekend. This is Rick's Neighbor, February 19th through 21 at the Washington Pavilion. Written by T area graduate Coleman Peterson. I can't wait. Parents Weekend. Coleman wrote a play when he was a senior here called Puberty.
Yes.
I think it was one of the best plays I've ever seen.
Yes.
I'm expecting the same for Parents Weekend. It's going to be funny. It's going to be something that you want to see and show up and support. Coleman Peterson, a great young man, and we're going to have him on the podcast here coming up. We just need to staple down a time.
Now, his dad, on the other hand, is a USD guy, just like Scott Bendy is, and I don't know, him and me just kind of go rounds and rounds.
Dr. Mark?
No, not Dr.
Well, he makes enough money to be
What?
a doctor.
He's not
and he wears
Dr.
scrubs.
Mark.
This is Loaf on the left
Jeez.
side. They are just 9-point lead.
His
And
daughter?
This is in and out.
His daughter used to play for the Titans.
No
here.
good. Flores got it. There's the third block.
She came a long,
Van
she came
Wow.
a
Right.
long way. She was guarding the girl on the opposite wing.
You don't see,
On that
unless you're Mitch
scramble.
Grant, many games where you have 3 blocks all in the perimeter. But Jana Van Laken doing things here tonight.
Yep, that's a moving screen.
Offensive rebound in the screen by a very frustrated Hindley Loaf, and Hindley Loaf just shook her head when Van Laken blocked that one.
And I'm not sure about that time, but a lot of time the fault on a moving screen is the person with the ball. They're just not rubbing off the shoulder of the screener, which then the screener feels like they need to go get the girl to screen, and then it turns into a moving screen. So.
Good point. Good point. Jersey Mike's coming to town, guys.
I heard that. Yum.
Excited for that. Bindi likes Jersey
Get in
Mike,
there.
and she likes making 3-pointers. Her first 3 of the game, 12-point lead.
Well needed in that little spurt.
Getting closer to my score.
12-point lead. Bindi now with 5. Bindi with 3, I'm sorry. To go with a couple of rebounds. This is Sayasovin.
Good defense by
Nowhere to go. On the wing to Doohan, and now down low, in and out by Harris, and then she takes a tough fall. Van Laken gets the foul, and Harris went down hard.
She did.
And she's going to get up. She has not come out of the game.
She's a warrior out there.
She is tough.
Van Laken, her second, team first, so each team has 1 foul. Callie Harris, referees checking on her, making sure she's okay.
Oh, not calling on a putback there.
Oh,
See, they had a shot earlier that they said was on the shot, and I didn't think it was, and now that one was, I think, for sure.
wow. Okay.
Referees tonight, Rusty Keith, Eric Gerlach, and Thomas Howlett. I thought it'd be a good time to bring them up.
good call there, Chad.
As you hear some boo birds to our left.
New shot
There's
clock.
Loaf.
Hey, they could make out on it, and
Nice.
Loaf makes them
Nice.
pay. Wow. That was coming off a screen, just turned and pulled the trigger, and her second 3 of the second half.
Nice set play for the Riders.
Quick
Yeah.
release.
Maybe they would have got 1 off the free throws. They got 3. This is Van Laken.
The answer.
The answer. Another 3. She's up to 15 points. And now Loaf met by a couple Titans, Belos and Bab, the Killer Bees, and Loaf gives it up.
Killer
Now
Bees, huh?
Bab is on her. Van Laken forces the turnover. Picked up by Loaf. Loaf finds Sayasovin. Nowhere to go. Belos being a pest on her. Down low to Harris. Harris double team. Kicks it out to Flores Diago. Back to Loaf. Back to Flores Diago.
Oh, great pass.
That was
And
a
now-
great ball movement.
Is Harris going to leave the paint, I wonder, tonight?
I definitely would have wanted her to take that ball up once she caught it down low. I
Yeah.
know passing's fun, but scoring's even better.
Yes.
Emma Adams back into the game for the visiting Riders.
Titans fortunate there. She had great position.
Yeah.
Couple more shout outs. I see Holly Hank in the crowd tonight. Chad Hank. there
They
you
got
go.
their headphones on,
They
listening
do.
on
Yes,
YouTube.
they do. Yep, they do.
I see them waving at you.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I got to get them in there.
This is Lindgren in the corner, nowhere to go. Really touchy foul on Hindley Loaf. Shakes her head at the referee. She has been frustrated all night. And so that it's just the second team foul, third on Loaf.
Come on in.
Oh,
Designed play there. Bindi just couldn't catch it and then throws it out of bounds.
see
Lindgren can't believe it. She thought the Riders tapped it out. No argument by Coach Fechner. He's saying, you got to be kidding. Now he's arguing. He just said, are you kidding me?
He's like, did she just throw it out of bounds on purpose, or did?
Okay, so Emma Lindgren was right when she was really confused why they were giving that to the Riders, and then Coach Fechner backed her up and said, are you kidding me? 12-point lead here.
Oh, jump ball.
Almost a jump ball, and then a foul on Bindi. So Bindi's third, team second. So each team has 2.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's been in the bonus yet here tonight. It takes 5 fouls per quarter to get in the bonus.
Well,
And now Harrison, there's the steal by Lindgren. Her second steal of the night, averages 3. Ellie Clayberg with a smile on her face brings the ball up the court, finds Bindi over in the corner. Good! The dagger by Bindi. The 15-point lead.
She's been shooting a high percentage the last 2 nights, 2 get times out. And tonight she's got to be 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, something like that. Started the year a little slow, but then was really picked it up. Second leading field goal percent shooter from 2 points. Anyways, this is Loaf waiting for it. No good. Rebound Van Laken. Rebound number 6 for her to go with 3 assists, 3 blocks, and 15 points. Timeout, Coach.
Another good box out by Bindi, which allowed Van Laken just to come in and grab that rebound. I mean,
Okay, fellas, what's the number 1 seller at Costco? Is it the rotisserie chicken? Do you guys go to Costco?
yes.
Okay. Is it the rotisserie chicken? Is it the $1.50 hot dog combo?
That's a good one.
Or
the
is
pizza's
it
really good
the
too.
toilet paper?
Toilet paper.
No, I'm gonna
we
say
get
the hot
toilet
dog.
paper every time we go there.
I'm gonna say hot dog.
Rick takes a 2-0 lead. It is the toilet paper. at
I would have said
Costco.
water has to be one there too.
I think I asked them before, and they told me it was water, but I researched it. And
Costco
it was-
pizza too is just so sneaky good.
and they wanted to raise the price of the hot dog, and the Costco founder told them that he would hurt somebody if they did that, so they didn't.
Well, people, they know that's
Yeah.
part of the reason they go.
And it is. They lose a lot of money on it, but that's why people go there. And
Coach Decker's been talking about that hot dog for years.
the samples that they give and Sam's gives and everybody else,
Yeah.
they will increase their sales by 5,000% on sample day.
Oh.
Van Laken wheeling and dealing, didn't get called for that spin move. Missed the shot, no good. Here comes Flores Delgado. Had 4 fouls in the first half, still has 4 with 4:30 to go, and the Titans leading by 15. Loaf will find Adams down low. She misses. Ball knocked around, cleaned up by Anna Bindi. The Mount Marty headed Lancer for next year. Finds Bab. Bab unselfishly gets it back to Bindi, and then Bindi's
Little
going to
shove.
There we go.
Oh, they did call the shove.
They called it.
I don't think it was an intentional shove, but that is foul number 4 by Kinley Loaf. Their leading scorer came in averaging about 14. She's at 8 tonight. Harris came in averaging 13. She's at 14. She had 8 very early on. New shot clock, just over 4 minutes to go. Van Laken brings it in, cradles it. It was the block by Harris, but I think they're going to get Harris with the body. They are.
They are.
Her second, team 4th. Van Laken to the line, 78% on the season. Looking for points 16 and 17. Just a nice looking, clean free throw, and I think that goes so far. Bilas checks in for Lindgren. Lindgren goes to the bench with her 2 steals. 2 steals also for Bilas and Clayberg. Clayberg, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals.
Good stat numbers.
And Van Laken improves on that 78% free throw clip. I think that'll just keep rising as the season goes on. Team best 17-point lead now for the Titans as they look to close this one out in the last 4 minutes. Titans 7-5, Riders 2-8. That one missed. Great tip to herself by Kinley Loaf for rebound number 4 for her. Loaf gets it to Adams. Oh, great move by Loaf. Adams wanted her to come and use the screen. Loaf decided to cut to the basket. This is Harris on the outside. She's 2 of 4 for 3-pointers on the year, so don't count her out. She just turns around. A little help by Clayberg, and then well after the shot, they're going to call it on Clayberg.
Did they really call that as she was getting up from the floor and the ball was landing on the ground and they blew I thought there was an injury timeout or something.
Clayberg looked like you took her breakfast burrito from her. She looked so stunned.
That's as late as I've ever seen a call on a shot in my life.
Macy Miklos checks in with Payson Sayasabin.
Oh, that's
also
funny.
in for the Titans, I think, was it Lindgren? I believe Lindgren came back in for Bilas.
Yes, Lindgren is in the game.
So Bab, Bindi, Clayberg, Bilas, Van Laken for the Titans. And Miklos, Flores Delgado, Sayasabin, she can't even get her name on there. It's so long. Loaf and Harris. And here is Lindgren.
Yes.
That's the second time she's taken at the 6'3" Harris, and second time she scored for Emma Lindgren. 7 points on the night. She averages 10 on the season. 3:11 left to go in the game. Loaf wheeling, dealing, drives the lane, misses it. Van Lacken gets the rebound, falls into the hands of Lindgren. Lindgren brings it up. 1-on-1, 1-on-2. Lindgren nowhere to go. They say it's a foul by Flores Delgado, and she's not happy about that foul call.
She's gone.
And she will sit on the bench with exactly 3 minutes to play for her 6 points, a rebound, an assist, and a steal for the lead guard for the Riders. As Bilas will check back into the game, and they're not telling Delgado it's her 5th. Did they give that to somebody else?
Well, they must have.
They gave that to
Number 1.
to Macy Miklos.
Okay.
So Flores Delgado, who was walking to the bench, I think is as surprised as we are. But the basket good by Emma Lindgren, 62% and rising on the season for her 19-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Titans as Bilas comes in.
Emma's another one that plays fearless. You know, we talk about Van Lacken, and she's not afraid to take it inside against the bigger girls. She's just not hesitant. She's very aggressive and confident in her skills.
5'5", and it was one of the highlights of my life when I asked her who does people say she plays like, and she said, well, Chris Vasika said I play like Molly Abdush. And Chris Vasika is so smart with basketball, and that was the person I said she played like. So for Chris Vasika to echo my opinion, I felt, guys, for just a night like I was really smart.
Wow.
That's always a good feeling. Just like watching Jeopardy and knowing the right answer.
That's right.
When I get one right tonight. Full time out. Here is your next question. What's the number one seller at Subway, do you think? Number one selling sandwich.
Okay.
Is it the tuna?
No.
Is it the BMT? Or is it the cold cut combo?
That's what I get.
So what are you going with?
Going numbered, I'm going to go with the second one, actually.
You're going with the BMT.
That's right.
Okay. And,
Yeah? I'm just going to go with the tuna. Just for fun.
It is the BMT. It's a 2-1 game.
Yes.
As we are down to our final question. Rick, you need to answer first on this one.
All right.
The number one best-selling grocery item in America. Is it fruits and vegetables? Is it soda pop? Or is it eggs? As the Titan student section, all in black, all stare down at their phone.
Eggs.
Eggs, okay.
Soda pop.
Soda pop. Well, it's fruits and vegetables by a wide margin.
Is it really?
Remember, the bananas are the number one seller at Walmart, so I thought you'd get it.
All right.
I had this question for a tiebreaker as Rick Williamson buries less once again. How many Walmarts are there in the United States of America? What would be your guess? How many Walmarts? There's 4 in our
US.
small little town, so
Gosh. Say 452.
452 is what Les says. Again, there's 4 in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I'm going. If we're doing prices right, 453, Drew.
You would be right. There's 4,612.
Wow.
As we watch the weakest jump ball. I'm kidding. I don't know what it was, but that's a good design play.
Check.
And now all 5 players have touched it. 2 seconds into the shot clock for the Titans.
Now they can be a little patient. What did Les pick for a score?
My score is close.
Okay, Les.
Get in there. Oh.
That scared me. Man, that was loud.
Clayberg, that one's blocked by Kenley Loaf.
Nobody knew except for
Bab.
Cleaned up by Bab. Les said that is the 3-pointer. No good. Lindgren with the rebound. Just tipped it to herself. And now nowhere to go. Finds Bab. New shot clock. 2 minutes to go. Les said 60-34.
Okay.
So Titans are going to need to score 8 and then
that's why he was screaming for that ball to go in.
Fouls like that one on Loaf she is fouled out of the game unless they're going to switch it. And so knowing that, number 24, Caitlin Doohan will come back into the game. JC Babb to the free throw line where she shoots 54%. Bilas also set to check back in. Who was the low? The low was me. I said the Titans would score 54. And Rick, you said they'd score 57. Scott Bendy said they would score 64.
So. I'm on pace right now.
Feeling good, but these 2 minutes are going to fly by as JC Babb, perfect on the night.
Way to go. Good
Not
job.
anymore.
Way to go.
JC, he doesn't mean that. He said this sarcastic. Way to go. Good job. I don't know why he would say that to you, but there you go. 3 of 4 on the night. 3 of 4 on the night. Titans leading by 20. This is their largest lead of the night. It's going to be a full sweep over the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And the Rough Riders from here go on the road at Sioux Falls, Jefferson, just about 3 miles away. That's going to be a foul on Bab. Be the 4th team foul on the Titans. So one more, and they are both over the limit. First on Bab.
The Eagles have cut the lead to the Warriors. It's 4 minutes left to go in the game, 36-43.
Okay.
So there's
interesting. And Lindgren will check back in to the free throw line here. I can't see her number. I think that's 1.
With that big
Macy
ponytail?
Miklos, she hasn't shot a free throw all year until tonight. That was her first on the season, 11 games in. Miklos, she's going to go 0 of 2, and then it's going to be a foul from behind on Harris. That's Van Lacken boxing out. So we will go to the other side of the... So the 2-9 now, Roosevelt Rough Riders at Jefferson, then home against Huron, and then at Yankton. And the Titans are going to go Tuesday at O'Gorman, and then follow that up at Pier, and then February 10th as Van Lacken comes in shooting 78%, misses her first one of the night, and then Harrisburg February 10th back here at Thunder Alley. Van Lacken, great rotation, rolls it in, 21 points, largest lead.
That Harrisburg game is a doubleheader with the boys, isn't it?
Yes. Largest lead of the night. Octane Inc. quarter score. Titans have turned it up. Have a nice fourth quarter in and out. No good. 2 Chargers battle for it. And then the really cheap foul on Harris just leaning into Bab. And now Harris has 4. And so the Titans in the first quarter won that one 18-11. Second quarter, they won 13-7. This third quarter, Titans lost 6-10.
Okay.
And so that means 37-28. So the Titans 17-5.
Okay.
Fourth quarter closing it out here tonight. This is Bab, nothing but net for the senior.
Great job, JC Bab.
4-10-12 in for the Riders.
Paige Sabers.
That is Bella Bagley and Addison Drakey into the game.
And a Piper Benning sighting.
Paige Sabers, Piper Benning into the game for the Titans, for Bab, and for Bindi.
Ooh, we need to get 4 more points.
56-33. This and Flores Delgado, and so you hear a fan yell, "Why are you pressing?" Corner 3, in and out, no good. Van Lacken pulls down rebound number 8 on the night. Vilas is down low to Lindgren. Hoop and harm. Lindgren.
Good placement on that pass by Vilas.
That was a really tough pass.
She basically made a shot by dropping it in the exact same spot.
I didn't think she was going to even attempt that.
No.
Drop it in the bucket.
From our angle, that was really hard.
Yeah. And there is Lindgren, 62% on the year. She is now in double digits. 11 for Lindgren, 18 for Van Lacken. Flores Delgado, she's going to end this game after getting 4 fouls in the first half. She's got 6 points. 59-33.
So I was the closest with the right score, right?
You are really, really close.
You guaranteed
right
it.
You are just 2 points off.
I am. Oh, nice steal by
Great steal by Lindgren. Steal number 3 for her. She's going to bring it up herself, find the sophomore Sabers. That is Vilas, and now just a referee's timeout is Tally Pashong into the game.
I just heard something through her head. There it was.
Pashong, 26-point lead.
It was only a matter of time.
Junior for the Titans.
Oh, I forgot my shout-out to Tracy Brewer tonight.
No, you didn't.
Oh, there we go. I got it in.
You just did.
I got it in. All right, I'm good.
Benning, here's Pashong, left wing, shoots a 3, just misses it. Less cheerleading again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to. Okay.
Rebound by Dobbin. This is the time of the game where we just hope whoever shoots it scores.
You know what,
right.
Well,
Shot clock is off. USD.
Either team. We get it.
No.
Mason Scheidinger.
I want a free throw.
Takes.
I need a couple free throws.
And Lindgren gets it up to Benning, and Benning is just going to dribble it out. 59-33.
Oh, 1 point off for each team.
You're 1 point off for each team. And Scott Bindi, we didn't score as many as he thought, but thank you, Coach Blake Bradford in his 4th year for communicating with us and sending us stats. And I love their stat method. It's so clean and easy to use, and thank him for the kind words, and hope these Rough Riders have a good rest of the season, and hopefully they get back to where they were under the legendary Freddie Tibbetts, under Coach Blake Bradfield. And Brad Bradfield, and it was fun talking to his assistants. You know, he has an assistant on his team, and his name is Greg Anderson, if I'm saying that right. Let me see if I can. Greg Anderson in high school, he said he started a Facebook group for Greg Anderson's. And so me and Scott Mindy asked, well, how many did you have? And he said, it's been a while, but I had over 100 Greg Andersons join the group. And I thought, how funny is that, to start a Greg Anderson? I don't know what you do, but to start a Facebook group of Greg Andersons, and hi, I'm Greg. Yeah, nice to meet you. My name is Greg too. What are we going to do? I don't know.
Are we going to talk to Coach Fechner or not?
You know what? I didn't ask him, and
my goodness,
he's usually pretty quick, but we'll go over the box score and
players of the game.
Players of the game, and I'll let you guys start if you want.
Okay. Who do you want me to go with?
Go ahead, Les.
Well, I'm probably gonna steal Rick's then, because I was gonna say Natalie Gass in the first half was outstanding tonight, playing great, solid defense. It was her best game of the season so far. Only gonna get better from here. And so I'm gonna go with Natalie Gass. I didn't mean to steal yours, Rick.
No. I would have if you didn't.
And for the Riders,
she totally changed the complexion of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, great. That's a great player of the game.
They could have pounded that ball inside and wore us down and got us into foul trouble very easily. I'll go with my Rough Riders, and that's got to be Harris, because I'm going to steal that from all you guys. Just the effort that she plays with for the entire game, literally the entire game.
Yes.
That's hard for anybody.
It never comes out.
It's hard for anybody, but a post player, it's even harder, because you're running further than everybody else. You're never stopping at half court or the top of the key. You're always in the paint. You're always down low. You're always leaning on people. You got people leaning on you.
It's got knocked down hard.
Right. So, that was kind of a...
Les, you have a rider?
I'm going to go with, I was impressed by Loaf. I mean, she struggled tonight shooting the ball a little bit, and then she got a couple frustrating fouls. But I think once they get those two going, I think they're a good team that they got a good future ahead of them.
Yeah, when you're led mainly by two players, you see that with the Titans boys basketball, and one doesn't live up to it, it can be a long night. But when they're both on, it can also be a long night for opponents. I know you're kind of worried, Les, coming in about what might happen. I'm going to give mine to Harris. Was great. Flores Delgado, to get your fourth is heartbreaking at the end of the second quarter, and then to finish the game and not pick up another foul. And you just don't get to play your normal game. You have to be so careful, and she directed their offense tonight. For the Titans, who have you guys got?
Les took
Gas.
Natalie, and I'm going to take, you could take Jana about many games. But like I said, when she has the ball in her hands, good things just happen. It's just what she does. Anybody that watched the interview you did with her during the boys' game at halftime, you can tell that she cares so much. It's a big deal to her, and she wants to be great. She wants to be legendary. It's a big deal, and you can see when she's guarding the post. You can see when she's on the perimeter. You can see when she's feeding teammates. Tonight it was Jana.
Great night for her. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, or 3 blocks and 1 steal. I'm going to give it to Emma Lindgren, because she came in, had 12 off the bench.
Wow.
She was 4 for 6 shooting, so extremely efficient. Chipped in a second best 5 rebounds, and then, of course, doing Emma Lindgren things, 3 steals, because that's what she does. And so, we talked about it before. I talked about it with Scott Bindi. I don't mind having a really good player, a really good scorer coming off the bench, because you're going into that bench, and I've got someone here that you might not know about. But
and she's, what you're going to get with her, like almost every game. I say the same thing with Gavin Chod. You just know what the outcome is of their game. They're not going to have a bad game.
Yep.
They do what they do.
We'll go over the box score here really quickly. 11 of 48 were the Riders from the field. 5 of 26 from the three-point line. Titans 19 of 51, 7 of 29. A lot of three-pointers tonight. From the line, Titans shot 18. 14 of 18. You love seeing that. That's a great percentage.
14 of 18.
And the Riders also did really well. 6 of 8. Rebound battle. Who won that one? Well, the Riders won it by 1. But just considering, you'll take that if you are Taylor Fechner. 16 turnovers for the Riders. Just 5 for the Titans. 5 turnovers tonight. And so that is impressive. 9 steals for the Titans, just 2 for the Riders. Individually, 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks for Callie Harris, just a sophomore. 5 of 8 from the field, impressive for her. 8 points, 5 rebounds, for 3 assists for Henley Loaf, and 6 points and a rebound and a steal for Alice Flores Delgado. And then that's about it as far as points. For the Titans, 18. We told you about Gina Van Wacken, 18, 8, and 3. 12 and 5. We told you about Emma Lindgren. And so we are joined now by Taylor Fechner of the now 8 and 5 T-Area Titans, heading to the powerhouse O'Gorman Knights. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hey, Coach, what did you think about the game tonight?
You know, I thought the second half, the girls really answered really well. I thought we played with a little bit more pace. Man, felt like we shot a heck of a lot better than that. But, you know, we didn't rely solely on the three-pointer like we have been the last few games. Defense really tightened up in the second half. And overall, I mean, I don't know if 5 turnovers is right, but that felt pretty good.
Yeah, that looks really nice for you guys. I just didn't come across that you guys were turning it over a lot. You in the first half, you have 6'3" Harris. You're not a team blessed with a lot of height. You decided to put Natalie Gass in there the first quarter, and she responded. She kind of changed that game when Harris had 3 baskets in a row. She had 8 early, and then she kind of slowed down. Can you speak to what Natalie Gass brought for you guys tonight?
Yeah, we did a really we talked about a lot about this one this week in practice, and you know, kind of almost just treated it like it was the Aberdeen game similarly, and she really stepped up, played good minutes. She looked really good in practice this week, and so you know, what's really exciting is when her name was called, she was ready to step up and play those big minutes. So really proud of what she's doing and where she's come from the beginning of the year, and even last year not being able to play. You know, she's just continued to battle and kind of kept her head down, and you know, she's really stayed positive through this, which is a big thing when you're coming off a concussion. And so no, just really excited to start seeing that 14-15 minute mark here is really great.
I was saying too how her offense seemed to be real productive because of her defense. It was like she was working so hard, quarter fronting, total fronting. And then her offense was just a little more focused, a little more crisp, good passing, good shot selection, driving to the hole. She got stuffed a couple times by Harris, but like you said, it's better than just always just going with a 3.
Right. And yeah, and you know, but her big thing right now is just making sure that the game slows down. I think at times on offense, she wants, you know, her feet move a little too quick, and you know, she gets called for a few travels and whatnot throughout the course of the game. And so just again, playing with confidence, letting the game come to her, and that has really, she's done a much better job of that these last couple of weeks, and that's really allowed some good things on the defensive end as well. And again, I mean, when you're able to build a little bit of a lead, you play with a little less pressure, and so you don't feel like you have to force some of those things, which is also great. So, no, really proud of where she's coming from, where she was at the beginning of the year.
Emma Lindgren comes off the bench, 12 points, 5 rebounds. You've got to love having your co-leading scorer. After tonight, it'll be Van Lacken by a smidge, but you have to love having a sophomore that can come off the bench and just what she does in the game, defensively, offensively. She's 3 steals again tonight. She's a good rebounder, 10 points, shooting 55% from the field on 2-pointers. Speak about Emma Lindgren and her game.
You know, it's been great, whether it's been her or Jana Van Lacken coming off the bench. I mean, we've said from the beginning, we've got 6 starters, and, you know, we're just trying to figure out what group plays the best together at what points. And sometimes that means to start the game. Sometimes that means to finish the game. And, you know, the great thing is they're so unselfish. They don't worry about who's getting the start, who's coming off the bench. They just know that when their number's called, they got to come in and they got to play their role, and they do a great job of that. And so really excited with what they've been doing. And, you know, Emma's a testament to that. You continue to work, and, you know, looking at her numbers tonight, again, extremely extremely efficient. 4 of 6,
Yes.
and so again, she doesn't take unnecessary shots. She doesn't put herself in bad situations. She's great defensively. And so having whether it's the 6th person or just anybody in that top 6 has been a blessing this year.
We see on the screen Gass and Harris. They must have played together in a club because they're taking a picture together after battling. Harris battles so hard. You have to love that fourth quarter, 22-5. Fourth quarter has kind of been the weakness this year, but to go out and win that one, 22-5, it's got to be a nice feeling.
For sure. Yeah, no, it's I feel like when we've played a couple of games, whether it be, Jefferson or Mitchell, it just seems like in the fourth quarter, all of a sudden, we forget how to play or we forget how to move. We get tired and all of those things. So, no, it was nice to see that we really put together a really good fourth quarter and kind of kept the foot on the gas. And, that was definitely a win that we really needed.
Well, congratulations. You have surpassed last year's win total already and a lot more to go. You're going to go to O'Gorman, go to Pier, and then be back here on Friday night. And health-wise, you guys looking okay? A little banged up?
Yeah, no, we're looking pretty good right now from a health standpoint. We've actually gotten JD, Lily Turek, back to help out the JV today, and she had 8 points, and so she's. I think this was her 2nd or 3rd game back, and I know her first game she was like, I just feel awkward. I haven't played, and she didn't play a whole lot last year. She had shin splints all of last year. She missed 12 games or something like that, and she had 8 threes in one of the JV games earlier last year, and so we were really excited about her. And then, she got derailed with injury, and she's missed most of the first half with injury, but to see her come back, I'm really excited.
Well, this one, coming in, they were 2-8, but it wasn't. You really didn't breathe really easily because they beat Harrisburg a couple nights ago, and so they are a team with a couple of nice young pieces in Loaf and Harris, so you can breathe a little sigh of relief until Tuesday at O'Gorman. At least I see your 2 Titans are out there, and you need to get them home and get them to bed.
Yep. Nope. Coach Bradfield's got a really good team over there, and he's been doing some great things from when he took over. I think they had 1 or 0 wins when he took it over, and got him that close to state last year.
Yes.
And you got a lot of respect for him and what he does with that program. And no, they're definitely doing some good things. One thing I will say is I'm curious to know who Les is going to be rooting for on Tuesday, because I know when it comes to me and Colsey, I definitely don't hold a candle to him. So we'll see what happens.
Do you happen to have a Super Bowl party coming up?
No, that's the problem. I don't have a Super Bowl party. I don't have rings. I don't have anything. And
maybe if you had T-shirts and invited him, and everybody got a free T-shirt and free food. I don't know.
I could do the free food. I don't know. It's just every time I tune in, all I hear about is this Super Bowl party. Colsey, I don't know where my invite is, but clearly Les has a blast at it, and now I can't even get to hang out with Les or get him to cheer for me come Tuesday because that Super Bowl party is lingering.
Before the game, I did get travel gear from Coach Weber, so that's all I'll say about that, and we'll leave it there.
Yeah. We got you. I'm not getting Les one though because he's got OG stuff.
Because he's got that royal blue T-shirt on underneath.
You know exactly his underwear are OG underwear. Superman underwear over here.
Titans complete the sweep tonight. JV wins 49-21. Sophomores, or let's say 8th graders, won 51-21. The Titans take this one 59-33. Good job, Coach Fechner. We're glad to have you here, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. So a clean sweep of the Titans, and we are out of here. 8:30 on a school night still. You have any closing words, Rick?
I don't.
Thanks for your help tonight. Les, you have anything? Is thrown under the bus by Coach Fechner. We're getting out of here.
Go Knights. No, Titans. Go Titans. Go Titans. Sorry.
Oh, boy. Titan Nation, thanks for tuning in, whether it be from Florida or California, wherever. We love you. Good night, Titan Nation. Bye for now.